Corey, just what did you like about the defensive effort from not only goaltender, but just defensively on the ice? Seemed like a lot of shot blocking in key moments as well.
Yeah, I think we can be really proud of what we've brought this year and what we've been growing and developing in terms of taking pride in keeping the puck out of our net. And certainly tonight we had to play with some desperation there. We know that Minnesota is a highly offensive team, and in order to shut them down, we all have to be on the same page. And certainly, some desperation shot blocks come along with that.
Maggie, you looked pretty excited on your goal. How did that feel after scoring on this sheet of ice as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's always awesome to score, especially in playoffs, and obviously to tie the game. It's exciting, and I had family and friends in the crowd too, so it's just nice to do it for them.
Maggie, I was going to ask, how many friends and family did you have here today?
9 or 10.
Okay.
Not too many, but the ones that matter.
When did you know you had a chance for that wraparound? What point did you know?
Well, the puck was sitting right. Rooney kind of had it in her blocker, and it dropped right down to me, and I was already my momentum was going that way, so I just kept going with it, and wraparound.
That's a former Bulldog and a former Bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like to have her as a teammate?
Rooney?
Yeah.
She's a great teammate. She's a steady presence back there, but also fun to have that competitiveness against her. It's always fun to play your friends.
Hayley, they always say that goals are contagious, and 24 seconds later you got yours. What did you see on that?
Honestly, I don't really remember. I feel like I was just kind of flowing with the play. I saw a lane to the net, and I kind of just threw it on net and went in. I think we had a nice flash screen there as well, and we had a lot of good pressure on the forward check too. So I think we were just kind of hounding them in, and that relentless pressure.
For Coach, killed 7 penalties today, I think. They've been, Frost power play's been pretty quiet since game 1. What do you like about your penalty kill in this game and in the series so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been a big part of our identity all season, and certainly the players today, showed no waiver in that. And it was just truly a mentality that, you're going up against the best power play in the league, and we know we have to shut them down. We know, what they're trying to do, what their good players are trying to achieve, and they're skilled, and they can make teams pay. And so for us, would have liked to have maybe less penalties, but certainly happy with the job that we did.
Corey, you talked about resilience, character, the whole season, and tell us what you saw from your team from that last game, traveling, coming here, PK, the block shot at the end of the game. What does that tell you about your team?
Yeah, well, first of all, welcome to Minnesota.
Hi.
It's been a all year long. We've had different people step up, different players contribute, and we've had the opportunity to develop from within. And I think that's been really important, putting different people in different roles that even, some of our free agents that came from other teams may not have been in those roles with previous teams. And I think that's something that we've really prided ourselves on, is just the ability to use everybody and put them in situations where maybe they're going to find some success. And I thought we worked through a lot of growing pains throughout the year, which then now puts us in a place where we can have a lot of confidence in the playoffs, which is where you need it, where you want it. I couldn't be more proud of this group and what they've been able to do. And, we're able to get a second win in playoffs here.
So for the first time, you're here in advance in a series. You don't have time to celebrate because tomorrow you can get your ticket for the final. How are you going to prepare your team for?
Yeah, I mean, it's, we've got to take into account the recovery. We've got to take into account the mental capacity, the mental load. We're not going to do too much different. We're probably going to do maybe a little bit less than what we would normally do, but in terms of the information we give to the players. But, the coaches prepare the same way. The players prepare their bodies, their minds the same way, and refueling. So it's a test for us. We haven't experienced that this year, but certainly it's a test that we're ready to take on.
And Coach, in what ways has Maggie's game flourished in the year she's been with Montreal?
Yeah, I mean, Maggie has been a steady, reliable presence for us on the blue line. Love her physicality, love that she's, able to consistently make forwards on the other team feel uncomfortable, which is great. She has one of the best shots in the league for a D and probably forwards as well. And we continue to want her to use that. And, tonight it's probably an uncharacteristic type of goal for Maggie, but I will tell you, she is a star in small area games at practice. So it's not really a surprise to us, but it might be a little bit uncharacteristic than what we normally see. But she's been such a great addition to our team, and we love having her.
Maggie, since everything worked out in the end, what were your emotions those final seconds watching the game from the box?
Shoot. I mean, you never want to toss it over the glass or take a penalty and put your team on 6-on-4, but I mean, our kill has been very strong this series and the whole season, so I had faith in my teammates that they could finish out those last 18, 19 seconds, and they did, and it was a little nerve-wracking, but I had all the faith in the world.
I'm just curious, what was the message in the locker room between periods 1 and 2? Because there's a big shift in how you guys were playing on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit throughout the first period as well. I didn't think we came out as the team that we wanted to come out as, and the players were very aware of that themselves, and then also from us as a coaching staff. But I think that our group, they're mature, they understand kind of the stakes and what needs to happen, and they, I know they have conversations in the dressing room, and the coaches come in and we probably just muddy the waters for them, but I think that they're a resilient group that plays mature games. We have a great leadership group in that room, and being able to kind of fight through maybe not the best period. I think that's what teams need to do in playoffs. It's not always going to be picture perfect or how you drew it up, but teams